The vote is on whether to make youth curfew zones like these permanent. Rafael Sanchez Cruz is live at the Wilson building this afternoon. Rafael, what does this mean for the curfew zones that are set to expire next Wednesday?
Yeah, Annie, look, it's complicated. Those youth curfew zones are still set to expire on April 15th, but DC Councilmember Brooke Pinto tells me that on the 21st, April 21st, she plans to introduce emergency legislation so that these curfew zones stay through spring and summer. And that same day, the DC Council could take up its first full vote on whether to make these curfew zones permanent.
As DC's autonomy.
On the steps of the Wilson building, nearly 30 public safety organizations laid out what they call their DC public safety agenda, a roadmap of priorities for the incoming mayor, council, and congressional delegate.
We are seeing new leadership.
Clinique Chapman is the CEO of DC Justice Lab, a team of policy experts focused on making changes to DC's criminal legal system.
Transparency with policing.
That's what Chapman says the community keeps asking for, more transparency given the increased collaboration between DC police and federal agents.
Residents are not feeling actually more safe. We see more enforcement, right? More scrutiny of individuals, but less accountability and less transparency, and we need that to change immediately.
Another priority for this coalition, DC youth. Penelope Spain with Open City Advocates works with young people who have been incarcerated. She insists that the stricter youth curfew is not working.
Or having incidents that occur outside of the curfew hours or outside of the curfew zones. Things that are happening in the curfew zones are oftentimes happening with just a small handful of young people. I think we're exacerbating negative interactions between our police and our young people.
Councilmember Brooke Pinto says getting rid of curfew zones would be irresponsible.
This is a limited tool. It's been effective. Let's continue using it. And let's also continue providing opportunities for recreation and fun events for our teenagers so they can enjoy their city.
Yeah, just yesterday, DC's U.S. Attorney Janine Piro criticized the D.C. Council for delaying the vote on the youth curfew. She also said she wants to prosecute the cases involving teen takeovers. As you might recall, here in the district, it's the Office of the Attorney General who prosecutes cases those 18 and younger. I'll have an update on this vote for the youth curfew zones coming up in the 5 o'clock hour, Annie.
All right, Rafael, we look forward to it. Certainly a hot button issue in the district. Thank you.